It's surprising how much science and technology have advanced in recent years, bringing progress to medicine and health. Yet, despite all that, it's clear that ancient people lived longer, healthier lives. What was their secret? They followed simple, natural lifestyles. These ancient lifestyles added to their lifespan, and now these secrets have been uncovered. So, what exactly were these lifestyle hacks? Join us as we reveal the ancient lifestyles that can add years to your life. Long ago, people didn't need gyms or workout plans. However, daily movement was one of the ancient hacks that made them live longer. They moved all day in small but powerful ways. Be it gathering food, tending animals, or simply walking from one village to another, they all helped add to their lifespan. Research has now confirmed what the ancients knew. Movement is life. Even just 10 minutes of light movement, done several times a day, can reduce the risk of early death by 22%, especially for older adults. But that's not all. There is another secret of daily movement. It turns out that short bursts of movement work better than long, exhausting workouts. They help the heart, keep muscles from weakening, and even sharpen the mind. More so, there is an ancient adage that constant motion, even in small amounts, keeps the body young. The secret is to move often, march in place, lift your legs while sitting, or gently stretch. Surprisingly, even people in their 80s and 90s who follow this simple habit activate the proteins in their muscles that fight inflammation. The body rewards movement with longer life. But movement alone wasn't the only ancient hack to long life. Social connection is another secret. Their strength came from their connections with one another. Unlike today, where loneliness is common, people in ancient times relied on their communities. They shared meals, told stories by the fire, and supported each other through every season of life. Scientists now found this was one of their greatest health secrets. A study was conducted where people were followed for over 80 years. It was found that strong social connections was common among those who had a longer lifespan. Not only that, it was much better than any diet. It was also found that those with deep social connections live an average of 7.5 years longer. But what was the reason? Close bonds reduce stress, lower harmful hormones, and even boost the immune system. Even a simple 10-minute chat each day can trigger anti-aging effects in the body. Still, something was even more astonishing. Elders who spend time with younger people stay mentally sharp for longer. In cultures where grandparents live with their families and share wisdom with the young, old age is healthier and happier. But what if someone can't visit loved ones often? Seniors who use video calls or join online groups still see the same health benefits. The key isn't just being around people, it is forming connections. In ancient times, no one survived alone. Today it's clear. The heart stays healthy when it's connected. The mind stays sharp when it's active. And life feels longer when it's shared with others. Although social connection is powerful, there's another ancient secret to living a long life. Let's find out what it is. Beyond social connection, sleep is a powerful lifestyle hack that can add to lifespan. The elders of ancient civilizations understood the power of sleep, not just as a necessity, but as a sacred ritual. In Egyptian temples, priests would retire precisely at sundown. They believed that the gods restored the body during the deepest hours of the night. Today, we know this was more than mere superstition. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormones. This hormone is important for longevity. Ancient Chinese scholars, too, kept to this strict sleep patterns, following the principle of yin and yang balance. They believed that sleep before midnight was worth twice as much as sleep after it. Research now shows that sleeping in line with natural melatonin production helps improve longevity. Even more surprising is how sleep deprivation was treated as a form of punishment in ancient times. The Greeks, for instance, knew the effects of lack of sleep on human brain and immune strength. Modern studies have now confirmed that interrupted sleep can increase inflammation by up to 30%. This is a level similar to what is seen after a major infection. The elders in these societies made sure to sleep in dark, quiet places, often in caves or rooms without any artificial light, just like scientists today suggest for the best melatonin production. Just as sleep was an ancient lifestyle hack that can add years to your lifespan, the monks of Tibet and the philosophers of ancient India practiced meditation. They believed that a calm mind preserved the body, and modern research has now revealed why. The great sages who meditated daily were unknowingly protecting their DNA. Meditation protects the caps known as telomeres, which directly impact lifespan. Studies have shown that as little as 12 minutes of mindful meditation per day can slow cellular aging by boosting the enzyme responsible for repairing telomeres. Surprisingly, there is another hack the ancient never told us. The ancient Romans, despite their warlike nature, also embraced the power of relaxation. They spent hours in thermal baths and allowed their bodies to soak in warm waters while their minds drifted into serenity. Moving from the Roman baths to the Zen temples of Japan, the samurai followed a daily ritual of controlled breathing before battle. This wasn't just to improve focus, it was a way to reduce stress and increase stamina. Breathing techniques, like breathing in slowly through the nose and exhaling gently, activated the body's relaxation system, which science now says is important for a long life. This very technique is what people now employ to slow aging and enhance mental clarity. What is perhaps most surprising is that these ancient practices, despite being thousands of years old, are still just as effective today. In fact, modern studies have found that meditation and deep breathing not only boost brain function, but also make the hippocampus, the part of the brain that controls memory, stronger. This means that people who use these ancient methods don't just live longer, they keep sharp. Additionally, brain challenges were ancient lifestyles' hack to longevity. Long ago, people knew that keeping the mind busy was just as important as keeping the body strong. They did not have puzzles on phones or computers, but they found fun ways to challenge their brains. In many ancient lands, elders gathered in quiet places to tell stories, recite poems, and play simple games. These activities were not only fun, but also helped to keep the mind sharp. Every time someone learned a new story or solved a tricky riddle, their brain made new connections, which helped them think clearly even as they grew older. Modern science now tells us that this simple way of exercising the brain helps to slow down mental aging. It is surprising to see that a tradition as old as time can still help us stay smart. It didn't end there. Ancient people did not stick to one type of challenge. They mixed different activities in their daily lives. For example, a traveler on a long journey might learn new words from people of different lands, while a farmer might learn a simple song that told him the right time to plant his crops. Moreover, the way our ancestors practiced these challenges was very natural. They would learn a new language, play a simple game with stones, or even try a new way to solve a problem. When they did these things, their brains released a special protein that helped the cells grow and repair themselves. This in turn added to their lifespan. Modern studies show that even 30 minutes of such mental work can boost this helpful protein. The idea is that when you give your brain a bit of a challenge, it grows stronger over time. After spending time on these mental challenges, our ancestors also used another hack that added to their lifespan. It might surprise you to know this lifestyle hack. It is fasting. In many ancient cultures, people did not eat all the time. They had clear times for food and times for rest. They believed that by not eating during certain hours, the body had time to clean itself and heal. This practice was a natural way to help the body get rid of old, damaged parts, and to use them to build new, healthy ones. It is now known as a cleaning process inside the body, where cells remove waste and repair themselves. Also connected with this idea, the ancient way of fasting was done with care for the body. People would eat their meals during the bright hours of the day and then stop eating as the sun went down. They trusted the natural cycle of day and night to guide them. This daily fast gave the body a break and allowed it to work better. Research has shown that this way of eating, called time-restricted eating, can help lower bad chemicals in the body and improve energy use. It also helps in lowering the signs of aging, even when people do not lose much weight. These are the ancient lifestyle habits that helped people live longer. They didn't need strict diets or medicine to stay healthy. Instead, they followed natural lifestyle hacks. What do you think about these lifestyle hacks? Which have you practiced before? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Also, click on the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.